Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your support tonight. I'm very grateful. Let's thank Liam's for hosting this event, and also another shout out to Liam's for raising money for the pickle jar recently after their structure fire. So again, a nice big round of applause for that. Last time I had a microphone in my hand, it was for karaoke and I didn't get booed. So let's see how this goes. I want to thank a couple of people and recognize some people here. Former State Representative Eric Turkington. Barnstable County Sheriff Donna Buckley. Falmouth Select Board Chair Nancy Robbins Taylor. Select Board Member, former Chair Doug Brown. Select Board Member Scott Zine. Is Scott here yet? He's on his way. Hey, Scott! Select Board Member Bob Miscali. I also want to recognize Falmouth DPW Director Peter McConaughey. And Falmouth Assistant Town Council Brian Tobey. I can't thank everybody enough. I'm honored that you're here tonight. A show of hands, please. Who remembers Christopher's Restaurant? I do. It's by the CVS across from Stop and Shop. 1979, my freshman year in high school, my dad built a summer home here. And my first meal I had in Falmouth was at Christopher's. And I remember sitting there with my dad and thinking what a really wonderful place Falmouth was. And that someday I wanted to live here. And I did. And I started a family here and also a career. And then I blinked, it was 45 years later, and here I am standing in front of everybody. And I'm guessing you're probably wondering, what have I done in the last 45 years that makes me a good fit for the Select Board? I realize I've worn many hats. I worked for Falmouth Police Department. I was a police officer. I was in the U.S. Army. I was a paratrooper and a helicopter pilot. And I worked for the state police. I was a homicide investigator attached to the district attorney's office. All three organizations taught me one thing. They taught me how to work as a team and depend on each other. They also taught me how to uncover facts. And fact-finding is a critical skill used by our Select Board members today before making any decisions, and I'll continue doing the same. Some people know me from Save Sandwich Road now, and we're trying to preserve habitats and protect aquifers. Water is no longer an endless resource, and it needs to be protected. My role on Save Sandwich Road now is to support and organize everyone's efforts. Hundreds of people trust me to lead them, and I know I'll continue using that type of leadership on the Select Board. I've coached sports in this town for 30 years, and I see some of my former players here. I taught for 5 years in the Falmouth school system, and I learned how to connect with people and establish relationships. And that will serve me well on the Select Board. I'm a licensed builder and former landlord, which helps me understand our affordable housing crisis and workforce housing issues. I understand the building process. I understand permitting, inspections, sign-offs. I understand infrastructure. My building experience allows me to see we need a new police station. It's a priority. Thank you. I serve on multiple committees. The Pickleball Working Group, where we work with the town manager and assistant town manager. And we work on the design, funding, and location of our next site. I'm on the Recreation Committee. I'm on the AMVETS board as well, and that's American Veterans. I'm presently on a committee working on a rights of nature resolution. And we're working with 3 towns presently and an attorney from the United Nations. I've owned a few small businesses in town over the years, and I understand the hard work and struggle our local business owners face daily. I also have a creative side. Besides playing sports, I sang in the chorus, I played 2 instruments, the trumpet and the violin, and I once was a lead in a play. I have a love for science, I really do. Before I finished my master's degree in criminal justice administration, I had 3 years in a science degree. And this will be useful on the select board because it helps me understand theories and principles. I got about a minute left, almost done, and then we'll get back to our fun. I want to talk about coastal resiliency. It's a big problem right now facing Falmouth. The loss of sand on our beaches and our roadways are going to be next. In the 1990s, I worked actually for a nonprofit on coastal resiliency, but back then they called it beach erosion. And what I would do is I'd get up in my little 4-seater Cessna and we'd actually fly along all the seashores on the Cape, and we actually film them with those big wonky camcorders before and after storms. And then we would take trips down to North Carolina and work with other groups that were dealing with erosion issues as well. It was a great experience for me. And I'd like to bring that experience to the select board as well. Presently, what am I doing to make myself better? The past 2 months, I've been attending 3 to 4 meetings weekly on different town boards, listening to some amazing and knowledgeable people that we have in this town. I'm humbled. Before I close, Mary, can you raise your hand? Mary's right there. You can talk to her about signing up to help my campaign and whatever signatures I may need. It would be very helpful before you leave. I'm going to close with this. I hope you're having fun tonight. I'm running for select board because I care about Falmouth. I really do. And I look forward to serving the town again. And I want you to remember this slogan. On May 31st, get in line and vote for Zine. Thank you.